out. Full, long, drink a breath in and exhale it out. Taking a few moments to welcome yourself into the group, into this beautiful, loving group. All the divine ones that are here, and we call upon all of them to assist us in this healing, in this transmission, in this sacred awakening Reiki session, where we give ourselves permission to go for a ride inside of you, where we give ourselves permission to open up so that we can hear our messages, so that we can feel the Reiki and the shift. So, as we start to take deeper breaths, I'd like you to visualize the infinity breath of inhaling into the chest and heart, light, go up through the back of the heart and over the base of the neck, over the crown of the head as you exhale love. Inhale light and exhale love. Inhale light and exhale love. So on the inhale, we draw breath up through the heart and we connect up to our soul star chakra, about 330 centimeters above our head. And then exhale, bring that breath down through the front of the heart, go back over the kidneys, over your sacrum, under your body, into the earth, about 3 feet below, into our soul star chakra. As we connect, inhale as above and exhale so below in this beautiful figure 8, like infinity. We draw up light into our physical body and our heart, and we exhale and surrender back into love, which is our state of absolute centeredness. We are love. You are a divine, multidimensional being made out of the most powerful vibration in the universe, which is love. Everything is love. Everything else is just lack of love. So, as we do these practices, we ask for clarity. We ask for this light to come through us that can gently and steadily shine light into those other areas where there's a little less light, so that we can transmute and learn and change and grow and allow for this incredible awakening process to take place. I'm going to call in the directions. We face the east now, and I call upon the beautiful archangel who resonates in the vibration of Raphael, Raphael, Raphael. She's the master magician healer that comes to you when you visualize the caduceus, the beautiful symbol of the snakes rising up through your spine and opening your mind into full connection to your soul star chakra. The Idala Pingala, balancing the right and the left brain, balancing the sacred masculine with the divine feminine, creating your Vesica Pisces for creation of miracles in this 3D, in this mundane life that we live here on the earth as multidimensional beings, having this human experience here on this planet, the planet whose name is Earth, with its consciousness, which the name vibrates with Gaia. So, as we give ourselves permission to expand and balance and vibrate, we're creating instantaneously and courageously for our for the growth of all, all of humanity in service of the planet and in service of our own universe and galaxy and multiverse. Now we face the south and we create sacred space by calling upon Archangel Michael, 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 or Michael, Michael, Michael. Come with your ginormous cobalt blue wings. Lift the wings on us, around us, and create this beautiful, loving, sacred space. We ask that He brings His sword of light and create a beautiful circle of light around you, one around me, and one around all of us for this transmission this evening. From this sword of light, we create a vibration where we can both drink in more energy as we can also repel lower vibration energy so that we can feel the safety, so that we can let go, so that the Reiki will flow deeply inside every cell of your body. Here, now, in this body, in this timeline, us, here, at this time. Now, facing the west, we call upon Archangel Gabriel, 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 come, bring your silver chalice with that healing water that goes in us, on us, and around us, so that we can understand our messages, so that we can see clearly in our dreams, so that we can wake up in this daytime. Thank you. And now we call upon Archangel Uriel, 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 facing the north. He brings his ruby red fire and brings it here so that we can light up and balance the elementals earth, water, fire, air, and space. And from above, we call down Father Sky or Archangel Metatron, Metatron, Metatron. He brings down that knowing of the multiverse so that we can really reshape ourselves and remember our resurrection from within so that we can, without doubt, connect to our higher self. Good. And now we anchor the light into the earth with the help of Archangel Sandalphon, 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 as well as we create tonight a beautiful red bubble all the way around us with a huge anchor. So we're anchoring ourselves into Gaia, into the earth, so that we can work on this day, this blessed day of shattering the illusion and freeing ourselves from the matrix. So we call upon Gaia herself. Come, be with us. Come, let us ground ourselves into you. Let us connect to your crystalline center in the middle of the earth so that we can pull and gift ourselves with your greatest permission and longing for us to lift ourselves up, to open and awaken our crystalline DNA. Ooh, did you feel that? She came through big time. Good. So we crystallize the DNA as we lift it up into every cell of our own body. Oh, Sarah is here. Good. Nice to see you. Good. So feeling this beautiful circle, this beautiful sphere around you, around all of us, you made a beautiful red bubble that you anchored deep into the earth. Okay, because we're dealing with the matrix today. And we asked especially here for transmutation and awakening and remembrance in the moment. Whatever comes to your mind through this transmission, we gently ask for transmutation and wisdom from these things that may come up individually for you. So I'm going to call upon the Reiki as well. Gasho, grateful I'm focusing in on my heart and you focusing on your heart. We ask the lineage to be here of Reiki all the way up, our teachers and our teachers' teachers, to come and assist us this evening. Calling upon all the lineage up to Dr. Uzui. And know that it is an honor to work on your field, on anybody's field. Thank you. And Chirio, we now allow for the Reiki to come through. And if you'd now like to take time to lay down to receive it, you may do so now. Hmm. As we know, giving and receiving, as we receive the Reiki, we're also giving to ourselves and others. So we know that this work is a powerful one. As we remember our multidimensionality, as we hold compassion for our humanness and the trials and the triumphs that is part of this learning experience here on earth. So tonight and today we have this wonderful number 9 energy. Number 9 is of love, compassion, fire. It's about doing, it's about realizing, and it's about coming together. So in Aries, which we're in now, this time of Aries, it's about doing. The Aries represented by the sun is also in regards of the spring. Aries is one of the cardinal signs, right? That symbolizes the beginning of the spring, but also the ending of the old. Today, Neptune and Mars has a square. What does that mean? It means that we now have this form of unconditional love towards our human experience where we can let go of what is not true. What is not true? Well, the illusion is that which is not true. The Maya, the ego mind, that is not true, as we are these divine beings having a human experience. We're now really allowing ourselves to use the fiery and the strong energy of Mars to go through to the other side. Okay. And the Neptune energy would be more of the cloudy. If it's too much, if it's imbalanced there, you're kind of in the la la land. But we have a square. They're coming together and working actually against each other, which means toward each other. So we can use this vibration of breaking through to the other side and seeing and releasing what is not true. So we're going tonight connect to this divine wisdom as we shatter the illusion. We shatter the confusion. Anything that feels uncertain, confusing. When you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm doing the best that I can. That's the matrix. Doing the best that you can, that's great because then we keep ourselves steady in the mundane, in the boring, in the same all the time. But we are not those. We are those that will rise up strongly and instead of fighting, we will embrace. We will hug tight so much the illusion that it pops and we can see clearly again. So, with the practice tonight, we're going to remind ourselves to follow our heart and to quiet the mind and tap into the intention, tap in to the knowing. So, we're learning to connect in to the Neptune plane that holds the cosmic mysticism so that we can tap into that remembrance of the cosmic gifts, who you truly are. As we start to focus our intention on remembering our gifts and our grandiose, incredible power, we can stand in the earth. That's why we have a red force field around us, anchored into the earth. We can stand in the earth, stabilize, and hold the remembrance of the mystical cosmic wisdom that lays within us. Good. So, this is the focus of tonight, working with the cosmic wisdom, shattering the programming that we have accepted. So, as we release our programming, we'll do so with compassion and knowing that we took it so that we could learn to move through it. Okay, let's go ahead and seal the aura. So, starting now at the crown of your head, as we are already connected up to our soul star chakra. We're sealing now over the crown of your head. So, soften your scalp and open the 1,000 petal lotus, visualizing this gorgeous, luminous violet color as we seal over the crown of the head, over the third eye, forehead, and the back of the head, and over the ears and the inner ears, sealing anything that might have leaked a little bit over your throat, over the sides of the neck and the base of the neck. As you soften the physicality, expanding the conscious awareness, sealing over the shoulders, over the arms and elbows, forearms and hands, letting go over the heart. Connecting the rhythm of your heart into the rhythm of Gaia's heart, feeling that safe, holding the remembrance of that you are loved, you are so loved, that you're safe, and that you're part of this whole thing called life. Over the heart, over the back, over your solar plexus and your organs, the kidneys, adrenals, the digestive tract, and liver. All the organs in your body as relax, even into the bladder. The reproductive organs and over the strong hip flexors, muscles, tissues, fibers, and the bones in the sacrum, and even into the spinal cord, so that the light and the vibration can freely flow, sealing now over the hips and the legs, over the strong legs and over your knees, sealing over your shins and your calves and your ankles and your feet, like you're now laying in both a golden sphere and a red sphere. And now we ask all the divine ones to come in and assist here and now in this healing. We ask your angel, your guardian angel, the ascended masters and all the archangels, the Elohim, anybody from the highest love and light vibration, any of the blue light beings, come, assist, be here with us. And as you're now held in this incredible love and light vibration connecting us above, so below. Take a few cards to see what else is in the field and how we can assist. Then we'll go over our chakras. So staying here in this intention of deeply and lovingly connecting to the mystical cosmic consciousness as we release and as to recognize when we're in the low vibration in the matrix, in the mundane place of not progressing or not reaching through. But when we slumber back into the norm, let us wake up just a little bit tonight. Now that we have this incredible support and asking, we now ask what is in in our field of the spiritual, of the ether. So we're getting projections. So there is a reaching with expectations. When we do this kind of work, we want to reach for surprise. Surprise me. Let me expand so that I can't even fathom what is coming. And then we get the abundance card. And of course, the abundance is all about the balance of giving and receiving, the balance of the sacred masculine and the divine. So we ask that that will be so. And from a loving space, from the highest benevolent outcome, we command a balance of the divine feminine with the divine masculine in us, on us, and around us, so that we can flow in the state of abundance, shattering the illusion, shattering our projections, and coming in to abundance and harmony from the etheric, expanded state, who we really are, because we are abundant. Looking at the energy of the earth, how are we in regards of the earthly elements? How are we connected and grounded? How are we enjoying the earth and our senses? Playfulness, I take that any day. So connecting to playfulness and into the earth, look at those beautiful dancing leaves as they fall from the tree. They're going a little bit to the left, they're going a little bit to the right as they slowly float down and land with this perfection of playfulness in the grass. See that leaf going a little bit to the right and left, floating, maybe a little fast, a little slower. Maybe there's a gust of wind as you land in your body, in your playful perfection now. Now we connect and open up to the energy of water, the energy of emotion, the energy of the moon. And we see we get adventure. We're being asked to open up into the adventureness of our inner child, emotionally playing peekaboo. And then, of course, always ending with a big hug to our own inner child, healing those emotions, that programming that we took from our first and second grade teachers, forgiving ourselves and them as we embrace the wisdom of our inner child in this adventurous and playful way of balancing. Going now into the energy of air, the mind, and see where we can stand in this awareness of the mind. And yes, we are getting the comparison. It looks very familiar to some of us. Yes, are we the pine tree or are we the bamboo? Well, if we're in the bamboo and want to be in the pine, Or if we're in the pine and want to be in the bamboo, great, fantastic. Pain, good. Lesson, good. Despair, good. Okay, what can I learn? How can I embrace? How can I embrace what I'm learning? In the matrix, good. I noticed it. We take the energy and we embrace the lessons. And as we see it as a lesson, the judgment falls away. And without judgments, there's always growth. And this is the work to break free and break through the matrix, to come alive, to be alert. Our mind, the energy of our mind, is asking us to be aware of the awareness. Be aware of the awareness itself so that you can lovingly usher yourself back in the present moment, so that you can playfully draw your soul fragments and your inner child back into the now, so that you can fully stay present in this moment and the other. When we fall out, good, come back again. Switch your vibration. Do that quantum switch. Surprise yourself. Surprise yourself. That is the work. Now we're looking at the energy of fire. Fire, the Mars fire. And we are getting the emotion of number 9, which is this April 9th today. April in the year of 2021 is the month of 9 if you add it together. 9 is the vibration of Mars and Neptune coming together. 9 is the passion, compassion, transmutation, and breaking through. How interesting that we got number 9 for our fire card. Very apropos. Okay. The 9 is also eliminate the energy of awakening, the energy of unconditional love. So, growth. However, this card says laziness. Well, if you're not sure, don't push. Today is not the day to make those big decisions. Today is the day to sit here and receive the Reiki. That is the energy of us. Let's go through now with the energy of the heart center. And we get experiencing card. Of course, we have to be in the moment to experience our awakening as it's happening. So let's come back into this experiencing of the energy of Reiki now. So you can feel the downpour of the master symbol over your head, like you're sitting in a beam of light, receiving the Reiki. the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. Clearing your throat and your heart. And your third. And your second chakra. And the root. There's a powerful energy coming through us now. Let it go through you. Feel this incredible, potent clearing as you sit in your divine wisdom and remembrance of your multidimensionality. Remember that you are the pioneer, that you can see through the illusion and open up beyond. Have your goals ready and then surprise yourself of how you get there. Ask yourself to be awake so that you can remember and see, so that you can gently squish the illusion with unconditional love, finding your wisdom path, connecting to your soul's journey, and sticking to this way of being, trusting and knowing the next steps will show up for you. Remembering that receiving and giving is that which creates balance, creativity, and abundance. When the energy is strong and or confusing, you stop and rest until it's crystal clear again. Strong messages coming in this evening, and I'm now going to seal it in. As you're balanced and sealed, I'm going to disconnect from your energy field. You allow for yourself to integrate in this new vibration of crystal clear remembrance of the truth of who you are, which is a loved, brilliant, divine being. Remembering that you are loved, that you are safe, that you're held, that you are incredible, that you are beyond the illusion, that you are truth, and that you are absolutely perfect at this moment the way you are. So bring your hands in front of your hearts. Take a deep inhale of gratitude. And as you exhale, simply bow into the wisdom of your heart mind. And then lift your gaze and gently open your physical eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide awake and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide awake and alert. Everybody back. Take your time to come on back into your body. And we'll do a little share. We have a little time for a little share. I'm going to pause the record, stop the recording rather.